Fernando Torres has been a phenomenal goalscorer his whole career, but his time at Liverpool is really worth talking about. Torres spent 4 seasons at Liverpool between 2007 and 2011. Although he couldn't win any silverware at Anfield, he made these 4 years memorable for the Reds, and that's why we're starting the list of Liverpool's legends with Fernando's name. As he signed for Liverpool, he went on to score 81 goals in 142 appearances. Sammy was the defensive wall of Liverpool in the 2000s. He spent most of his career at Anfield and won many trophies in Liverpool's historic jersey. In his decade-long stay at Liverpool, Sammy was also one of the team's captains for many years. Sammy won 10 trophies at Anfield, which also includes the UEFA Champions League in 2005. A defender of supreme quality and talent, and there is no doubt that he marked an era at Liverpool Football Club. Moving on to our number 13, here we have a famous name from modern football, the El Pistolero, none other than Luis Suarez. He is known for his killer scoring abilities. Suarez's time at Liverpool brought a lot of individual recognition and success as the football world found a top-notch striker in Louis. He scored 82 goals for Liverpool in just 3 seasons. In an era when no one else was winning accolades except Cristiano and Messi, Suarez was the one who broke their streak and won European Golden Shoe in 2014, his final season at Liverpool. Let's go back a few decades behind and cherish who spent phenomenal time in Liverpool's lineups. He spent 7 years at Liverpool as he signed for them in 1978. He went on to appear nearly 250 times for the club. During these 7 years, he won 3 European Cups and 5 league titles. He finished his time at Anfield with 14 trophies to his name. He also captained the team from 1980 as Liverpool spent a highly successful tenure. Michael Owen is a player who was built and made by Liverpool from a very young age as he progressed through the youth ranks of Liverpool and reached the first team. A prolific striker who spent 8 years in Liverpool's first team and scored 158 goals in 297 appearances. Moreover, he also won the Ballon d'Or award in 2001. Owen also won 6 trophies with Liverpool. Michael said goodbye to his childhood club when he joined Real Madrid in 2004, but before he left, he already marked his success at Anfield. There are 2 players at number 10 today. Why? Because we're calling the shots here. Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane are the names unknown to none, and this pair have done wonders for Liverpool in recent years, and they are still up and running as they approach their prime years in their careers. Sadio came to Liverpool in 2016, 1 year before Salah came. Both of them have collectively scored lots of crucial goals for Liverpool together, and their achievements with the Reds are also amazing. Liverpool won the UEFA Champions League in 2019 thanks to the crucial goals from the pair. But next year brought even more excitement as Liverpool won their first Premier League title in history. Liverpool have had some loyal heroes in their history, and Tommy Smith is one of them, a player who was made in Liverpool from scratch from a very young age. Tommy went on to serve Liverpool for 16 years, almost his whole career. Tommy was a compact and elite defender. During his long stay at Liverpool, he made 639 appearances for the club. Smith won a lot of trophies with the Reds, which included a European Cup in 1977 and 5 staggering league titles. Although Tommy isn't with us anymore, Liverpool haven't forgotten their loyal defender. The energetic crowd of Anfield used to call him a god, as Robert Fowler was a miracle guy for Liverpool, a prolific scorer and a supreme attacker known for his finishing skills. He spent 11 years with the club in 2 different tenures and also scored massive 183 goals for the Reds. Robbie won 5 trophies with Liverpool, and he was also a runner-up for UEFA Champions League in 2007. Fowler spent most notable moments of his career with Liverpool, and he is widely regarded as an eternal legend of the club. Liverpool were really successful in the 70s and 80s, and Alan Hansen is one of the people behind that tremendous success. Alan signed for Liverpool in 1977 as a young centre-back, and went on to stay at Anfield for the next 14 years until 1991. Alan won 3 European Cups and 8 league titles in 13 years. Amazing numbers, aren't they? Overall, he won 25 trophies. Jaw-dropping achievements. Jamie Carragher is another name in the list of the world's most loyal football players. Jamie stayed with Liverpool his whole career as a one-club man, which is no small feat to attempt. Jamie appeared for a record 737 times for the Reds. Out of the 11 trophies he won at the club, UEFA Champions League was also one of them, which he won in 2005. He will always be cherished at Anfield for his long service. In 1971, a young attacker named Kevin Keegan was bought by Liverpool, who knew he would mark his name as a club's legend one day. That's exactly what happened. Keegan went on to create history with Liverpool due to his marvellous scoring instincts and attacking awareness. Kevin lifted 9 trophies with Liverpool, which also involved the European Cup in 1977. He scored 100 goals for the Reds until he left the club in 1977 as a European champion. John Barnes is the next legend from Liverpool. John spent a decade at Anfield between 1987 and 1997. In 403 appearances, Barnes scored 106 goals for the club. His pace and explosiveness always brought joy to the spectators. He was always a treat to watch in his prime years. John won 8 trophies with Liverpool, which include 2 league titles and 2 FA Cup wins. John Barnes is a name carved into every Liverpool's fan from the late 80s and 90s. Here we have Liverpool's finest goal scorer and also their all-time high scorer in history. Who else but Ian Rush? He scored 346 goals for Liverpool, and it's been 24 years and no one has still managed to break this incredible record. However, he didn't only score, he also brought a lot of silverware to Anfield, which included 5 league titles and 2 European Cups. In total, he won 19 trophies with Liverpool. Ian Rush spent 2 spells with Liverpool, totaling 16 years at the club. Ian Rush is one of the greatest names in Liverpool history, and that's why he's at number 3 today. Kenny Dalglish is also a player from Liverpool's glorious era of 70s and 80s, and Kenny made these unforgettable times even more memorable for Liverpool. In his long 13-year stay at the club, Dalglish scored 169 goals and appeared 502 times for the Reds. He was a special attacker, a talented one, and his ranking here is the proof of the quality he possessed back then. During his stay at the club, Liverpool won 20 trophies, which included 6 league titles and 3 European Cups. Kenny was also the Ballon d'Or runner-up in the year 1983. Due to his heroics, he is included in the English Football Hall of Fame. When we talk about Liverpool, who else can take the number 1 position other than Steven Gerrard? Liverpool's greatest ever player to set feet on Anfield's historic grass. In 17 years at Liverpool, Steven spent his time as team's captain. Steven Gerrard was a world-class midfielder, also one of the greatest in the history of the game. He was the man of the match in UEFA Champions League final of 2005, when Liverpool stole the show. Steven appeared 710 times for Liverpool and won 9 trophies. But pity, not a Premier League's title in Gerrard's trophy room. The legend. That is a wrap, folks. Did we miss your favourite Liverpool player in today's video? Tell us in the comments. Thank you for hanging around, and don't forget to share your ideas for our next video. We value your opinions. Share it with all your friends, and we will catch you with our next video very soon.